Is the future of humanity heading towards a merger with technology? As we stand at the precipice of a new era, the lines between human and machine are becoming increasingly blurred. The term for this phenomenon? Transhumanism, a philosophical and intellectual movement that advocates for the use of technology to enhance the human condition. Transhumanism is not a new concept. The seeds of this idea were sown as early as the 19th century, but it's only now, in the age of artificial intelligence, gene editing, and advancements in neuroscience, that the concept is truly coming to life. At its core, transhumanism holds the belief that humanity has the potential to evolve beyond its current physical and mental limitations, especially by means of science and technology. It's about augmenting our natural capabilities, extending our lifespan, and perhaps even achieving a state of post-humanity. But it's not just about living longer or being stronger, it's also about improving the quality of life and expanding the range of human experiences. Imagine being able to download languages directly into your brain, or having access to sensory experiences that are currently beyond our biological capabilities. Fascinating, isn't it? However, like any major paradigm shift, transhumanism brings with it a host of ethical implications. The questions it raises are profound. How much should we tamper with nature? What are the limits? Who gets access to these enhancements? And could this lead to a new form of inequality, where the rich become not just wealthier, but also healthier and smarter? Such questions are not just philosophical musings, but pressing concerns that need addressing as we navigate the uncharted waters of our technologically enhanced future. As we delve deeper into the world of transhumanism, one thing is certain: our relationship with technology is about to get a lot more personal. From implantable tech to AI companions, the boundary between human and machine is set to become increasingly fluid. Indeed, the future of humanity and technology is intertwined, and we are on the cusp of a revolution that could redefine what it means to be human. But before we embrace this brave new world, we must first grapple with the challenging questions it poses. Transhumanism didn't just appear overnight. It has a history, and it's a fascinating one. Our narrative begins in the early 20th century, a time of rapid technological advancement and shifting societal norms. A few visionary minds began to ponder the future of humanity, asking, what if our biological limits could be surpassed? One such visionary was Julian Huxley, a renowned biologist, and the first director of UNESCO. He coined the term transhumanism in the mid-20th century, envisioning a future where humans could transcend their biological confines. Huxley imagined a world where we could enhance our cognitive abilities, extend our lifespan, and even modify our physical attributes. As the decades rolled on, this concept gained traction and evolved from a mere philosophical musing into a full-fledged movement. The late 60s and early 70s saw an influx of literature exploring these ideas, with authors like Robert Ettinger pioneering the concept of cryonics, the preservation of human bodies at low temperatures for future revival. The 80s and 90s were a crucial period for transhumanism, as advancements in biotechnology, artificial intelligence, and cybernetics provided tangible evidence of Huxley's predictions. People began to see the potential for human enhancement and radical life extension. In the late 90s, the World Transhumanist Association, now known as Humanity Plus, was established. This non-profit organization served as a platform for academics, researchers, and enthusiasts to discuss, debate, and promote the ideas of transhumanism. It marked a significant milestone in the movement's development, bringing it from the fringes of scientific discourse into mainstream conversation. Fast forward to the early 21st century, and transhumanism has permeated various sectors of society, from biohackers implanting microchips into their bodies to tech giants investing in artificial intelligence and neurotechnology. The transhumanist vision is gradually materializing. The seeds of transhumanism were sown decades ago, but it's only now that we're starting to see them bear fruit. The dawn of transhumanism has arrived, and it's shaping up to be a fascinating voyage into the uncharted territories of human potential. The idea of improving the human condition through technology has evolved significantly over the years. What was once a mere speck in the vast expanse of theoretical possibilities has now taken center stage, not just in the realm of science fiction, but also in the academia and society at large. We're talking about transhumanism, the belief or theory that the human race can evolve beyond its current physical and mental limitations, especially by means of science and technology. The evolution of transhumanism has been a fascinating journey. In its early days, it was little more than a fringe idea, a concept that was far from mainstream and often met with skepticism, if not outright dismissal. However, as technology advanced, so did the idea of transhumanism. It gradually found its footing, transitioning from the realm of the improbable to the sphere of the possible. The progress in genetic engineering, for instance, has been a game changer. With the ability to manipulate our very genetic code, we now have the potential to eradicate hereditary diseases, enhance human capabilities, and even extend our lifespan. It's like having the power to rewrite the blueprint of life itself. Artificial intelligence has also been instrumental in this evolution. From simple tasks to complex problem solving, AI is increasingly integrating into our daily lives, challenging our ideas of what it means to be human. The line between man and machine is becoming increasingly blurred. Then there's neurotechnology, a field that merges neuroscience with technology. It's all about understanding and influencing our brain's functionality. By unlocking the mysteries of the human brain, we might not only cure neurological disorders but also enhance cognitive abilities and maybe even tap into the uncharted territories of human consciousness. Transhumanism, therefore, is no longer just a concept, but a burgeoning field that could redefine our very existence. It's a testament to our ceaseless quest for improvement, our inherent desire to transcend our limits. Transhumanism has come a long way, but it's just the beginning. This evolution is an ongoing process, and as we continue to push the boundaries of what's possible, the future of transhumanism promises to be as fascinating as its past. Today, transhumanism is no longer just a concept, it's a reality. As we speak, the principles of transhumanism are being brought to life in labs and research centers around the world. Through the power of technology, we're beginning to transcend our biological limitations, pushing the boundaries of what it means to be human. Take genetic modification, for instance. With breakthroughs in CRISPR technology, we're now able to edit our genetic code, potentially eradicating diseases and enhancing our capabilities. This isn't science fiction, this is happening right now. And then, there are prosthetics, no longer just replacements for lost limbs. Today's prosthetics are becoming extensions of ourselves, interfaces that connect us to the digital world. We're seeing prosthetics that can be controlled by thought, that can restore sensation, and even enhance physical abilities. But what does the future hold? The potential is almost beyond comprehension. Imagine a world where we can upload our minds to a digital medium, freeing ourselves from the constraints of our biological brains. This isn't just about living forever in a digital paradise. It's about expanding our cognitive abilities, about experiencing the world in ways we can't even begin to imagine. And what about immortality? It's a concept that's been the stuff of legends and myths for centuries. But with advancements in regenerative medicine, nanotechnology, and artificial intelligence, we're inching ever closer to the possibility of eternal life. Yet as we stand on the cusp of this new era, we're also faced with profound ethical and practical challenges. How do we ensure these technologies are used responsibly? How do we prevent them from exacerbating social inequalities? How do we preserve our humanity as we merge with machines? These are not easy questions, and there are no simple answers. But one thing is clear. The future of transhumanism is filled with possibilities, but it's up to us to navigate the ethical and practical challenges that lie ahead. So where does that leave us? As we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've embarked on today. We started by defining transhumanism, a movement that advocates for the use of technology to enhance our human condition, pushing our capabilities beyond the natural limitations. We traced its development, from the rudimentary tools of our ancestors to the sophisticated technologies of today. From there, we delved into the evolution of transhumanism, witnessing its progression from a philosophical concept to a practical approach to human enhancement. We explored the current state of transhumanism, witnessing the marvels of modern technology, from prosthetics that mimic natural movement to brain-computer interfaces that unlock previously unimagined possibilities. We've seen that transhumanism is not just a future concept, but a present reality. And then we ventured into the future, considering the prospects of transhumanism. Will we see a world where humans merge with machines, or a society where aging is a thing of the past? These are not mere speculations but potential realities that science and technology might make possible in the not-too-distant future. However, As we dream about these exciting possibilities, we must also remember to consider the ethical implications. How will these advancements affect our society, our relationships, and our sense of identity? These are questions that we must grapple with as we continue to push the boundaries of what it means to be human. Transhumanism is an exciting frontier, filled with promise and potential. But it's also a journey that requires us to tread carefully, considering both the benefits and the potential pitfalls. In the end, the future of transhumanism, like the future of humanity itself, is in our hands. We are not passive observers of this unfolding narrative, but active participants, with the power to shape our destiny. As we continue to push the boundaries of what it means to be human, remember, we are not just observers, but active participants in shaping our future.